counter and speaker system. Power counters do along the way, but haven't really fucked with them up until this, like that, delayed. Maybe you could find a purpose for them, but I haven't thought of any true applications for them yet. But somewhere in the speaker box that I don't feel like fucking with. Let's see if the cycle works. No, hold on. First, because each individual of these is run to a, well, they all have their own path, I guess you could say. From one pair of speaker and light up to a post, to back to these. So you may have like one of these powering two of these, but none of these are hooked to any of these, and none of these are hooked to any of themselves. So that way there's no overlapping power. But I'm still running into where it's counting through the power. The wheel is a little bit misleading because 1 is not really 1, 2 is not really 2. On the computer, 1 is 0 and 2 is 1, and that threw me off for a little bit, and maybe that's the remnants of that, but I'll show you what happens when it does. Does it say on or off? Off. Pretty sure it's that one that's the fucked up one. I tried to build a chord, not a true chord, but what do you call it? God, it's been a long time since I've done music, and what's the thing? Not pairs, not halves, not quarters. I used to have a music education ready to go. But anyways, the notes are stepped up by 2 on through 3 octaves, and there's only 1 sharp, S sharp. So it should be in a decent key for this drawing, but that one is, swear to God, that one's sharp or singing at the wrong time or some shit. But let's see if I can show you what the power counters are doing. Let's see. And I don't know about the rest of the community because I haven't really looked online, but I haven't seen many uses for these except for a few little Reddit forums here and there. Nobody really plays with them in videos. Oh, you see that one in the back just spun over. Something like that one. I haven't quite figured that out, because now it'll go from, see, now there's 4. And if I'm guessing right, that'll go on 5 now, because there's somewhere in the, yeah. See, these are slightly a little misleading things, because the computer doesn't tell you exactly what's happening with them, and I think that's what makes them so damn hard to use. Because all of these are supposed to be firing on 1, 2, and 3. While they are, technically, this counter lag that I'm dealing with is resulting in some interesting problems. And this is all a separate system from my settlement, running to fire everything up over there and then move it. Settings seem to pull over. And this is an interval switch, set it 1 and 1. But I haven't found out. This only happens when you put 2 of these on the same circuit, or the same grid, I guess. And even though they're not connected when the power's being broadcast, or being, what do we call it, transmitted, they're still getting feedback from the ohms in the wire or something. I just can't figure out why it's clocking over like that. But nonetheless, that's my first foray into the artistic side of Fallout, I guess, whatever you want to call it, fuck it. And I'm probably going to tear this down because I can hardly get into my base as it is without lagging out. But, nonetheless. If you've watched my other ones, I'm going to run around the base right quick with my exhausted ass and show it to you. This is the room I just added on today. This is, I think, I can go up one more floor, but if I went up one more floor, I wouldn't be able to put a roof. So I am currently at the tallest height that I think I'm gonna go. Wish I was not so damn fucking exhausted in the game. But oh well, we'll deal with that. Get a nice view from up here, I must say. And I fell down into the caves. And this is my squabble of an arena. Haven't really played with it that much, but seems like it might have some fun attributes. Mostly just check on it when I get back from doing runs and whatnot. Haven't actually set up a fight or anything like that. And it seems like it's pretty difficult to do so because you actually have to funnel them with structures and entice them to attack each other. I have dealt with the raiders and the gunners just sitting in opposite corners, which I guess is human, but still, fuck that. I was going at it more hardcore with individualized rooms and mostly death claw containers and Yalboy, but no. I have all my power running up this is outpost Zimanja? Something like that I have for my main base, and I have all of the circuits for the base, all the power conduits running up the antenna in the middle, and I accidentally disconnected one of the wires one day working and let out everything. And while granted they were pretty much stuck up there, I still had to clean them out, and the game decided to give me 3 mythic death claws, and I just don't want to repeat that experience. Well, it's a good XP farm. I just want to finish cleaning up the circuitry a little bit because I don't want to let all that shit out again. And this is the power armor room. Very rarely do I get settlers in here, but as you can see, they like to fucking get in here still. It's all in a goal to keep them out, even though I give them power armor, don't worry. Take all the cores out, all that good jazz. And that is 60 cores. Piece of shit. Yep, that's that. Still a fan of the Tesla suit.
Yes?
And I don't know how it works for anybody else, but as far as the spawn goes in this base, the spawns usually happen right here. There's 2 spawn points really that I found, one right here. And they used to spawn down the road a little bit and run up towards me, or spawn a little bit farther down the road, but now since I'm not fast traveling anymore and walking in the survival mode, it looks like they're spawning like directly down below me in the middle of my base, which is fine. I mean, I've compensated and put shotgun turrets and all that good stuff, but it is kind of unnerving when you come home and the first thing you see is a giant death claw sitting in your thing where your settlers had an epic fight with us, and you're like, I don't know about this. So this is the uppermost floor of living for the settlers. They don't really like to go up any higher than this, as a general rule. Don't know why. Sometimes they spawn up in that very room above us with the hallway, the straight hallway that we came to a minute ago with the shelves, but very rarely. And this is home away from home. Tried to take it as maybe like a pub for the settlers or a lounge, something like that, but also I live here and some of them live in here, mostly the companions. I have all the companions here except for Strong and Longfellow. And jet storage, I manufacture jet like a mofo. Storage, alcohol, like I said. I do want to decorate with physical props. I was a sucker for that in New Vegas. I've got a whole chest dedicated to it right here, but judging by the lag that the base is giving me, I'm going to have to take it somewhere else. Again. But I'm a hoarder, pack rat, whatever you call it. Fallout does that to you, especially after many games. These are all companion rooms, dog meat, heart room. All this good bullshit. Hang on. That's mostly it for this floor. And you haven't seen the outside yet, but it's from the base up about 4 stories, 3 in some places. It's a straight concrete foundation all the way to the top. Big, giant, imposing concrete walls. Makes me happy on the inside. It took a lot of fucking running back and forth to Diamond City. I used to duplicate, but after a couple of patches it seemed to be more difficult, at least, to do it with dog meat, and probably I stopped a little bit after that, probably. I tried it again and I saw that it worked, but I just couldn't get effective with it anymore, so I stopped duping stacks of stuff for my use. Whew. But this is the settler's room. And the, what do I call it, marketplace, I guess you could say. This is the crops, settlers, commons, all that good stuff. My controller is dying, and I have to go run some errands right quick. So that's it for today, or for this broadcast at least. And hope you liked it. Just another quick look at the base with an added floor. Mostly just wanted to show off the speaker system because I've tried speakers before with intervals, individual intervals and whatnot, and very got irritated. But now I finally have enough supplies to actually play with it, and it's proving to be decently rewarding if I could get that sharp out of there, or that one random timer. Even though it's complicated, it has its rewards. And yeah, that'll be it. Kind of a short video compared to some of the others, but it'll be alright. Hope you like the base. Yeah. Small games, guys. Click the little thing, like it, all that good jazz, and talk to you later.